1.18 is here, and we are back in the single player world, and at the moment, I am still in 1.17, and that's because I have a few things to sort out before I can update. Lots of things are going to change in this update with the terrain, and I need to load some chunks and delete others to make the most of the new terrain. And while we're in 1.17 as well, I have been doing a bit of AFK at the witch huts. And the reason I've done that is I know the efficiency of these farms is going to reduce once we get into 1.18. And there's two reasons for that. One, because the world height is changing, so they are going to be slightly less efficient anyway, but that's not a big deal. The big problem is 1.18 is going to add in all of the caves below here. So even though this is a perimeter at the moment, once we load into 1.18, there'll be another 64 blocks added below the current bedrock. And the current bedrock will be replaced with deep slate. So there's going to be massive caves down there, lots of mobs spawning. So until I get that sorted, the witch farms will definitely take a big hit on efficiency. So I've been in here letting the farms run and they're filling up quite nicely. And another thing I did is I changed this filter on the side. So I did have glass bottles in this one, but as you can see in this chest, I have an absolute ton of glass bottles, and this isn't even all of it. So I changed this filter to sticks. So we now have two shulker loaders for sticks, because a lot of the sticks were actually getting past this into the overflow because they come in very, very quickly. So I've got two of those now, and we've got plenty of shulker boxes of sticks, which is brilliant. Okay, so we're in MCA Selector, so we can see the current state of the loaded chunks in this world. And if you don't know what this program is, I do have a tutorial on my channel that goes through everything you need to know about this. But as you can see, I have quite a lot of this world loaded. But there are gaps, and anything that is blank here will be generated as new terrain, which might not sound like a big deal until you realise how different it is going to be. 1.18 doesn't just change the height of the terrain. The seeds are now completely different, so all the biomes are in different places. For example, where I have my 1.17 farming area in a mountain biome, in 1.18, this is now a jungle. So any gaps I leave here will be filled with a jungle biome. The Badlands just down here is another one that has gaps, so this will be filled in with, I think, a plains, and I definitely don't want that. And then I've also decided I'm going to delete anything east of here, as I was going to have to do a lot of terraforming for this road anyway, so I thought I might as well do it with the new terrain. And that does include my current end portal, but I've checked, and the 1.18 version will be in a fairly similar location, so my current plans of building the road all this way are still relevant. Alright, so let's have a fly around, load up these chunks, and then we can have a look at the map and see if it's made much of a difference. Okay, so we've got that done now, and it doesn't look that different, but that's mainly because I had loaded a lot more than I thought I had. So we've just finished off the little bit in the Badlands, and the 1.17 area was already done, so I think that's it. Now we can just get on with deleting the stuff that we want to update to the 1.18 terrain. I'll start with my usual filter for anything less than 10 minutes loaded to make sure I'm not going to delete anything important. But obviously this would delete anything that I've just loaded. So from here, I'm just going to manually unselect the areas I want to keep and then select the older areas that I'm going to replace. Okay, so with that, I think we're ready. So let's get back into the world in 1.18 and have a look around. Okay, so here we are. We are now in 1.18. So let's have a quick look around and see what's happening. Right, so obviously nothing is going to change in the village really, but underground a lot will have happened. So the current bedrock will have changed to deep slate, and then below that we'll have a lot more caves. So getting down there could be a bit challenging, but then we do have the witch hut perimeter, so that is definitely the best place to check. And we can also check on the farms while we're there as well, make sure these are actually still running. But let's see what's happened down here. So yeah, this is all deep slate now, not bedrock. So I definitely want to have a look down there. I just want to see a few witches spawning in first to set my mind at rest. There we go. We've got items coming through, and they're definitely witch drops. So yeah, that looks good to me. Right, let's get into the middle and see what we've got down here. Now, I just know there's going to be an absolutely huge cave down here. So let's have a look, see what we've got. Let's dig through this deep slate. And luckily, we've got this water here, so this should be quite helpful if I do go into a huge cave. Come on, what we've got? Look at that! Well, that is a good find, isn't it? I'm happy. Is this a water cave? It is. Well, I'll take that. That's very, very lucky. Very nice. That's good. Oh, what's this? This looks bigger. Did I lose? Oh my god, look at the size of this. Oh, no. Did I lose that? Oh, creepers. Brilliant. This is huge. Oh, of course I didn't bring torches. Why would I bring torches? look at the size of this thing. So this is what I mean about the witch hut perimeter being absolutely crazy and destroyed by all this under here. So I'm definitely going to need to either dig all this out or get it lit up at some point. But that's not what we're doing today. Even though I really want to explore these caves, I think I want to go to a new area. Oh, stop it. So let's go over here. I'll check on a couple of other things and then we'll go do a little bit more exploring. Go away. God, I haven't had to fight mobs around here for absolutely ages. Very pleased with those diamonds though. Definitely a good start. Okay, so I've just come across to the west side of the Badlands because I just wanted to check this out because this is where I actually deleted the chunks. So all this here used to be a dark oak forest, but this is actually the new 1.18 terrain. So just have a fly over here. We can see how it's tried to blend these two things in together. And down here we have an ocean that used to be Badlands in 1.17. So it's, you can see like the red sand or terracotta under there, whatever that is. This works really well. And then obviously these things up here, these big rolling hills, this is obviously 1.18 terrain. So very excited to explore some more of this. But before we get, oh my god, look at the size of this. Anyway, not getting distracted. What I want to do now, I'm just going to head over to my Badlands mining area and check on the gold farm. Make sure that is still working. Okay, so we're up at the gold farm and the piglins are still there, so that's good to see. And if we just come up here and go up to the gold farm, hopefully we should see some zombie piglins dropping down. Anything yet? Yeah, there we go. Yeah, this is definitely working. While I'm here, I can repair my gear as well because it is definitely needed. So let's get this done and then we can go see a few more things. Okay, so I'll just come over to the iron farm just to make sure that this is working. And I would say that this is doing alright, wouldn't you? Just want to make sure that these are actually dropping down as well, though. Yeah, there's one there. Yeah, I think it's safe to say this is definitely working. Okay, so we're just on our way to do a little bit of exploring. But before we do that, we'll just check in on the 1.17 area and make sure that those farms are still working in there. So we should just be on the edge here of where it's actually going to update. Are we there yet? No, I don't think so. So it comes, road comes down here, across this desert. And then 1.17 area is that way. And then just beyond this is where I deleted the chunk. So it will start changing into the new terrain. And I expect that to be a jungle. So, but before we go have a look at that, let's just head over this way and see if we can find our way down to the 1.17 area. Right, I can't actually find the entrance because I normally come by the nether. So we'll just break this and go down here. Alright, I'll let you didn't activate. Never mind. Okay, so we'll go down here, right? We've got our two spawners, skeleton. No, that's the skeleton, and this is a zombie one. And we have a lot of drowns on there, but that was probably from before I updated. Hello. Got any copper? Look at that. Nice. Right, you're not drowned. What happened there? Let's have a look at the top and see the drowns converting. Right, you're doing your thing. Your zombies. Shaking. There we go, you're drowned. Right, okay, that's still working. Great stuff. I didn't expect any of these things to stop working, but, you know, it's good to check anyway, isn't it? So, let's go back up here. Did I get that leaf? No, I didn't. No idea where that went. Let's just try and get up here. There we go. Steal you. You go there. Right, nice. Okay, right, now I think we're into looking at the new terrain. Okay, so I found my way to the end of the road, and the wool block's marking out where the river's going to go. And yeah, we do have a jungle over here. We do have a river. That's definitely all I wanted to see. Alright, so let's have a trip down here and see where this takes us. So hopefully it doesn't just stop, which it looks like it does. Oh, come on. I wanted a good river. Might still work. Let's see where this goes. Alright, I've got more water. Is that a river? Alright. Oh, what's this? Oh yeah, we could definitely carve something through here. I'll tell you what, I'm going to fly. Right, so where's this go? I want it to go directly east, which is where this is, but this seems to go south a bit, doesn't it? Oh well, never mind. Right, we may have to do something coming this way. This actually looks like quite a cool place to build a jungle village, just on the edge like this. Over here, yeah, this could be cool. I think I want to do like a logging village in a jungle. That'd be really cool. And then we can have like loads of tree houses as well, but then have like an industrial area over in this bit that's exporting wood. I think that could be quite fun. Watch this. This is massive ocean as well. Now I'm definitely looking for an ocean because I want to build like a town. No, sorry, I'm actually looking for the location where I'm going to build a big city that's going to be like the trade center of the world. So this is looking promising if we do something over here. So let's have a look at this side, see what there is. And remember, I want to be able to get here by boat as well, but I'm just being impatient and flying at the moment. Oh, plains next to a savannah. I was looking, oh, what's this? Like a ravine going through it? No, it's just a massive cave entrance. That looks good to me. It's the kind of area I want, like a big hill like this. I'm thinking like this city. Oh, village. Yes. Yes, I think this might be the spot. Because I really want a village. I've got an ocean there. Now, let's just see what's over this side of it. If it'll load. So, village next to a hill. Because I'm thinking like putting like a castle on top of a hill and like bigger houses up there. And then the lower area will be like a dock area, like a working area and like the poorer housing. Or is this another ocean? Is this surrounded by an ocean? Because that would be amazing. What's over this end? Because this could be like a warehouse type of area with like comes through from that side over to this side. This, you know what? Dock down here in like an L shape. Yes, yes. Oh yeah, I like this. I think we found our new home. Yep, this is it. I'm doing it. I've decided. All right, so now we know what we're doing. I'm gonna do something that I've been meaning to do for absolutely ages. So look at this crazy amount of diamonds in here. I'm gonna take these and a beacon and set this up. Because I've been saying for a while, I'm going to use a diamond beacon, and that's how we're going to mark our territory. Okay, so let's get this beacon down and get this set up. And I'm definitely not using a diamond to activate it. I'm not that crazy. So there we go, we'll have haste 2. Nice. Do we have it? Yep, right, there we go. So the reason I put that there is because what I want to do in the side of this hill, I've been having a look around. And I think having a castle up here would be really great. But what I want to do for a practical thing is actually have a crazy storage area inside this hill. Now, this will link to the village well, and I think once we get established in this area and we do have a castle above, this could be like a sewer entrance or like a secret entrance into stuff going on inside. But for now, I'm going to use it for an absolutely crazy storage area. I need to get on with a little bit of digging. And unfortunately, no replay button at the moment, so I'll probably just get this done and then we can have a look and start moving some stuff across. Okay, and a short time later, we have a storage area. Now, this is not the fanciest thing I've ever built, far from it. I've just knocked this up as quickly as possible because I really want to get on with moving all my stuff over here because I do have tons of stuff all over this world, just in random locations. So right now, I want to get it moving. So I've also set up another portal in here, which we're going to light, but we're not going to go through. I'm going to mark down the coordinates of this and set up the portal properly at the other side, and then we can make sure these are linked properly. I've got plenty of space in here, and a lot of the stuff that I'm going to be transporting is already in shulker boxes. So these chests themselves are going to hold the shulker boxes. So there's going to be a lot of bulk storage. And then I do have a lot of other stuff that's unfortunately not in shulker boxes, but I do have another 64 shulker shells. So I can craft myself 32 shulker boxes and start transporting some stuff across, but I do think this is probably going to take quite a long time. No time like the present. Let's get on with it. Okay, so I've got that portal set up now. So let's just light this and hopefully it goes to the right place. But before we go through, I do have a shulker box over here. And I've been across to my main storage area, or what was my main storage area in the village, and grabbed a load of stone. So all these shulker boxes all full of stone, so that should come in handy for some of the building I'm going to be doing. And that looks good to me. Very nice. Right, let's dump these in here somewhere. So I'll have all the stone in this one. You can go in there, get rid of that. And now we've done that, it's going to be much easier to get over there. And I want to make sure that it's never night time in this village, because I do want to keep all these villagers. I do have a big plan to get some villager trading going. And so far in this world, and I have been in it about 18 months, remember, I don't actually have a proper villager trading area done. I have done quite a bit of trading. I've actually done loads of trading. I've got tons of emerald blocks, but I don't actually have a proper area to do it. I've just got villagers all over the place. So one of the big things I'm going to do in this area is have a proper trading hall. But that is in the future. For now, we need to start moving some items. Okay, so I thought I'd start with the furthest one away, and this is my Guardian farm. And I thought while I was here, I'd give it a bit of a test. So I've turned it on, and it's not working brilliantly. It is working. There's still Guardians dropping down. But remember, we do have caves under here now, so I'm going to have to go down there, light it all up, maybe dig it all out. So, yeah, another one to add to the list. But we do have an absolute ton of stuff in here. And now, luckily, some of it is in shulker boxes. Got loads of stuff. Definitely going to want to use all of this. This, maybe. Oh, actually, yeah, there's tons of smooth stone in there. If that could come in handy. We'll go in here. Cobble. all kinds of stuff. Loads of empty chests as well. So I'm going to have to pack these up. Got a few shulker shells on me, so we'll get this done and get this one cleared out. Okay, so a short time later, and I've done a lot of clearing. So a lot of these chests are gone, and they're all packed into shulker boxes. These are the ones I haven't filled up yet, and my ender chest is now completely full. I did clear this out before I came across, and this is all mainly stone, but a lot of cobble and smooth stone as well. And then I have quite a few shulker boxes in my inventory as well. So I'm going to get all this back over there, and then hopefully one more trip should be all we need to get rid of everything else. Okay, so this is now the third trip. I took a load of items across, and I've come back, and as you can see, we've got all of the chests gone, and the final few items are in these shulker boxes here. I did decide to leave some stuff. I've got a few bits back here. There's a chest full of cooked fish here, which I'm not desperate to move, to be honest. And then I've got a ton of smooth stone here as well. I may come back and get this at some point, but for now, I'm good. And then we've also got this smelter set up here, and I can leave this for now as well. Okay, so we're back at the new storage area, and I'm starting to get a bit organised now. So I've got item frames on the front of all of these chests. We've started marking out where things are going, and most of these chests are pretty much full of shulker boxes. We've got an absolute ton of stuff in all of these, and we're nowhere near done yet. And talking about shulker boxes, I'm completely out of them now. I used up the last of my shulker shells to craft up the boxes I need to get all the stuff across from the ocean monument, and as I have a lot more stuff to move, I'm going to need to go do a bit of end busting. Okay, so just outside the portal that did go to the village where my end portal is, and I've just remembered I deleted that area, didn't I? So I'm going to have to find the end portal again. But first, back to the Starts village to get the stuff we need for the Eyes of Ender. Then I lit a new portal at the location of the end portal, went through to the brand new area, and started digging down to find the stronghold. Eventually got there, and then began the task of finding the end portal itself. And this took me absolutely ages, far longer than it should have done. But along the way, I did meet a few new friends. Not very friendly. And me being a Minecraft professional, when I saw a creeper, I accidentally pressed the wrong button and opened my inventory. What a pro. Somehow managed to survive it though, and then eventually we found the end portal right near where I dug down. I dropped through and got myself to an end city and started getting some shulker shells. I do quite enjoy this process of killing shulkers. I don't mind that this is a fairly manual thing, but you know what, at some point we may have to get a shulker farm done now that that's a thing. But I did manage to get, on this fairly short trip, 2 stacks of shulker shells. So that should be very helpful in gathering the rest of the items from around the world and getting them over to the storage area. Okay, so the next area to clear and the next furthest away is the Badlands. And in this little storage area I've got here, a lot of it is already in shulker boxes, so that is very convenient. Just have one double chest here to clear out, but I can live with that. And then the other section we have under the nether portal, there's a lot of stuff in here. So this is all from when I dug out the area at the bottom where we're adding in the glass for the fog effect. And yeah, there's tons of red sand and tons of orange terracotta, and it's all just in chests. And we have a load of random junk as well. So I need to box all this up and get this back over there. So let's get on with it. Okay, so a few trips later, and we've got everything cleared out from the Badlands storage areas. And just have a couple of shulker boxes here that I haven't put away yet. And then in here, the terracotta, I've got an absolute ton of it. I've got 22 shulker boxes of orange terracotta, which is absolutely ridiculous. So, going to have to come up with something to do with that. And then I've got 4 boxes of the normal stuff as well, which is pretty good. And then over here, we've got some more like nethery stuff. So, I've got some like black stone and a few other bits in there that we had over at the Badlands. So, this is going pretty good, feeling organised, but we're still not done yet. Okay, so the next bit to do is my temporary storage area that we've got above the witch hut storage. I do have this massive amount of slime blocks, and all these shulker boxes are full of slime blocks as well, so definitely going to keep those. And then we've just got loads of random junk as well we need to get, so let's get this packed up. Okay, so that is all done now. We've got all that stuff packed into these shulker boxes, including all the stuff we had from the fishing as well, so there's an absolute ton of stuff to sort out in here. And then the villagers, these are still here. I'm just worrying about the items today. Moving villagers is a massive job on its own, so I'm not going to worry about that for now. So I'm just going to grab these shulker boxes and we'll get these sorted into the storage system. Okay, so another massive amount of time later, and I've been doing a lot of sorting. So all of those shulker boxes have been done now. I have emptied out my ender chest, and yeah, they're all in here. And you can see we've got all the item frames on this side as well now, and this is all the stuff that we had over there. So we've got the TNT and then the coral fans that we used on the TNT jupers when we did the perimeter. So definitely got all the witch stuff over here, and then absolute tons of bows and fishing rods. I don't know why I'm keeping these, but you know, it might come in handy one day. So I've got some spare tools and armour over here. All sorts of stuff. We're doing very well for getting organised now. But the last thing I want to do is the biggest. And that is the main storage area in the starter village. So we're going to need to get over there and do that. But I feel like first I should explain this thing. Now, these villagers, they're liking it in here. This guy is linked to this. So, yeah, I need to secure this somehow. And, yeah, there's a bed in here as well. So the villagers do like to pay a visit every now and then. And I did actually have one go through to the nether, so I had to put this there to stop that happening again. I did get him back, don't worry, it's safe. But just as a temporary measure until I get this secured properly, I've just put that there. So I do have a load of ore piled up out here as well, so I'm going to need to fortune this at some point. And then we can actually get on with doing a little bit of designing out here. So let's head over to the start village. I've got a load of empty shulker boxes up here, so grab these, get over there, and hopefully that'll be the last thing we need to do as far as moving items. Okay, so we are back over at the storage area in the starter village. And as you can see, I've been packing things up a little bit. I've got quite a lot put away into these shulker boxes I've got up here. Did I see an empty one there? Yeah, I did. I'll take that. So I've got a few more downstairs that's filling up. Yeah, so we've got all kinds of random stuff in here. Loads of books, load of redstone, which should come in handy. And then over here, I think we've got stuff in shulker boxes anyway, so we can take all of this. We've got all kinds of random stuff in here. So what, I'll leave that for now. I don't need any more armor. I think I'm good. And then down here, we've got all these packed up as well. And these are all full with all the items that were on here. And I've removed the item frames just to help with lag a little bit. And then the last section we need to do, I think I've got a few bits down here, yeah, mob drops. And it's just this bit over here, really. I think some of it is empty. Yeah, so it's just a few little bits, but I'm going to take these over now, get this sorted, because this is going to take quite a while probably, and then we can come back and get the last few bits. Okay, this is not going to be fun, but let's get on with it. And just like that, that's done again. So we have a lot more stored away now, and things are definitely filling up. It's getting a bit crazy now, but we are nearly there. We've got that one last little bit to do in the starter village, and then we should be good. So last trip, let's go do it. Okay, so that final trip is now done. And I thought I'd just skip ahead because, you know, more of the same. And it is all put away now. We've got everything from over there. All the stuff that we didn't have. It's all in here now. So this is pretty much everything I own in this world. And I've been in it a long time. Been doing a lot of stuff. Apart from like the big farm stuff. Like the Guardian Farm and the Witch Hut storage. This is everything. So this is really good. In this one small area. Utilising the shulker boxes to the absolute maximum, we have got tons of stuff crammed into here, and this is going to be very useful for all the building we're going to be doing around here, because from now on I'm going to be focusing a lot more on building. There's not going to be as many crazy farms anytime soon. I do intend for this area to be like a main base as well, so I will be doing some kind of automation, but that is purely going to be for the resources I need for building, because I want to start on a huge city around here, and I'm very, very excited to get started on it. But unfortunately, I am going to have to leave that until next time. We've got a lot done today. Nothing built or nothing fancy, but it's been very, very productive. Got all our stuff in one area, and we've picked out a new spot for the main city, which I'm very happy about. I'm very excited to get started on. Next time, we'll definitely make a start on transforming this village into a city. So if you have enjoyed this episode, please do leave a like, and I'll see you again next time. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye bye.